Alright, well, it's been a week since I got back from Alaska, wearing one of the shirts I got in Alaska. I don't know if you can read that. Oh, you can see my hand. That's weird. Anyway, and I'm back at work. It's a regular work day, but I wanted to share a little bit about the story that happened from day one when we went to visit a glacier on a boat. And the story is basically like this. After we got off the plane on day 0 into Alaska, it was midnight, but it was like 4 o'clock in the morning as far as what time zone I came from. So I was feeling absolutely exhausted. We slept in the RV in a Fred Meyer parking lot, and Fred Meyer's. And, I got some sleep, but all I ate for breakfast was a protein bar. I was very hungry, but in general, I just felt kind of ill, nauseous. I couldn't tell if it was like an altitude sickness kind of thing, but I just felt out of sorts. So as we're driving around in an RV, which kind of I thought would be making me motion sick anyway, my dad says, "Hey, I got a surprise. We're going to get on a boat and go see a glacier." And it's like, man, that sounds so cool, but I feel so sick. I don't want to be the only guy heaving over the side of this boat, and ruin this moment. So after a couple minutes of sort of wrestling with the idea, I just said to my dad, I said, I'm gonna pass. This sounds really cool, but I don't think I can make this work. And he was sad that I wouldn't be able to go, but he understood, and so he didn't buy me a ticket. But I was excited to see my family off, so I was standing on the dock, and I was wishing them bon voyage, and I had a video camera. I was just going to video the boat taking off, and my family got on, and they were in the boat, and I see the captain who's on top of the boat. It's like a double-decker ferry. I see him waving over to the first mate, and they're whispering something, right? And there's only about 20 people on the boat, and I'm the only guy standing off to the side, and it's the day before their season ends, so they only have 1 or 2 more trips out this year anyway. I see him whisper to the first mate, and the first mate comes over to me and he says, "Hey, do you want to ride on the boat?" And I was like, "Oh, wow, I'm so sick. I don't think that's a good idea." And he said, "Well, we'll let you go for free." And I was like, "Wow, that's really nice, but it's not that. I really think I'll be sick. And thank you so much. That's so generous, but no thank you. I'm going to stay here." And he said, "Look," and he kind of pointed out to the side, "Look," and I mean, it was completely flat. It's not like there was any chop at all. It was no problem. And I was like, "Wow, yeah, it's true." And he's like, "We've never had anyone get sick." And I was like, "Wow, never. Okay, well, maybe it's worth a try then." And so I asked him, "Hey, do you have any bathrooms?" And hang on a sec, there's a big old truck coming at me. It's going to be real loud. I said, "Do you have any bathrooms on board in case I get sick?" And he's like, "Yeah, we actually have 4 bathrooms." So I thought, okay, worst case scenario, I spend 40 minutes taking care of being sick, seasick or whatever, in the bathroom. I think I can make this work. And so I said, okay, I'll try it. Thank goodness I did. And that, it was awesome. We saw the glacier actually calving twice. It was phenomenal to spend that time on the boat. I didn't have enough sort of cold weather gear because I wasn't planning on going, and I had this video camera, but I actually put it in my pocket for the actual trip, and so I didn't catch the glacier calving on video. Sorry about that. But we gave him an extra big tip because it was just so nice for him to go out of his way and encourage me to take a ride. And sort of this, I don't know if it's once in a lifetime, but it was really special. Like I said, just to see that, to experience that. And the water is so interesting, and they had people there from Natural Resources telling us about how glaciers work and the silt and why the water is the way it is, and just a really neat experience. So I was really appreciative, and I didn't want to, I thought it would be important to vlog this, at least get it up there on my Alaska playlist on YouTube, because it's one of those special things that I tend to forget details like that after time goes on, but I thought, this is special. These people were really good, and it's part of my story with the trip, so I wanted to share it with you. Golly, what would be fun is to get a video response of anybody who's had something like that happen. So, of course you're going to see this on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, but feel free to post a video response about something like that. Either something cool with a glacier, or maybe somebody went out of their way to make you feel special. and and it was something memorable. Feel free to share it. Let's capture these moments, because I believe these are the moments that really make life and humanity appreciable. And is that a word? I have to Google that. Anyway, take care, everybody. Thanks.